Ronnie Vasquez.
All right, guys, I need a check from Curtis and Zwart. So Curtis and Chris. Track is still alive, guys. Got a minute. Track is still alive. Do not stop on the straight. And a few guys are going to be running back to back. We will need some volunteers through the evening.
Chris Swart.
If you do not marshal your race, we will be keeping notes. You can volunteer. We would greatly appreciate it.
To the start of the race.
So please try not to hide if we do need, and we call for volunteers like this. Volunteers, please come out and volunteer if you do not marshal your race. We would greatly appreciate it. All right, guys, let's go ahead. And where's Curtis? Tom is not racing. That's right. Okay, let's go ahead and shut her down. Track is closed. Let's line them up. Racing order on this one's going to be Jeff, Glenn, Corey, Chris, Ward, and Ronnie.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, once again, Jeff, Glenn, Corey, Zwart, and Ronnie. Marshals.
Less than 5.
Look alive. We got Jeff on the tone. Glenn, Corey, Chris, and Ronnie. All right, we are off and going. Everybody at home, welcome to SDRC Raceway Wednesday Night Worlds. We're off and rolling with our first heat of intermediate two-wheel drive, heat 1 of 2. All 6 cars coming down the line. Excuse me, 5 cars coming down the line. That first lap belonging to Zwart with an 18.3, Corey with a 19.9, everybody else in the 21s and 24s. So Zwart hitting a home run first lap through with an 18.3. Backed by an 18.8, Corey throwing down an 18.9. Ronnie going to come through with an 18.1 on that second lap. Let's see what happens. Ooh. A couple guys throwing their cars into these corners. Better to round the corner with an arc, guys. A little bit more control. All right, Jeff getting into the 19s. 19.7 for Jeff. Glenn Huffer, my big helper this weekend. Thank you, Glenn Huffer, for helping us out here at a 1-up. Glenn going to throw down an 18.8 last time through his fast lap of the race. Zwart's coming through with a 17.9 last time through. Going to take over that fast lap. He's got 4 seconds on the rest of the group. So with 1:45 down, 3:15 to go, Chris Zwart on a 16.506. He's got 1 second now on Ronnie as Zwart, right when I say something, of course, gets a bad lap. Got the announcer curse. So Chris Zwart, Ronnie, Corey, Jeff, and Glenn is our racing order. Zwart on a 5:06, Ronnie on a 5:10, Corey on a 15.5 flat. Glenn and Jeff. Now Ronnie going to take over that number 1 spot as Chris Zwart has 2 rough laps there. They're separated by a half a second. Let's see what happens. Right behind you. End of the straight, clear. And reminder, guys, everybody's on their own clock. You are not battling for position. So Ronnie got stuck at the end of the straight there. Let's see where it puts him. So Chris Zwart going to take the number 1 spot back on a 16.507. 4 seconds behind is Ronnie on a 5:16. 4 seconds behind him is Corey. 3 seconds behind him is Glenn. And then 4 seconds behind him is Jeff. fast lap is Ronnie with a 17.6. Zwart with a 17.9. Zwart's got a clean track in front of him. Ronnie getting through some traffic there. 1:35 to go. And do remember, guys, if you have a faster racer on your tail for longer than a lap, even though he's staying 2 feet behind you, that's typically him just being nice. One minute to go, 4 down, one to go.
Left.
Chris Wart still sitting on that 16.506. Ronnie 4 seconds away on a 5.12. Corey on a 5.18. Then we got Glenn on a 15.505 and Jeff on a 15.516. Thank you, Glenn. So Glenn doing the right thing. He's not in contention. He's going to let number 2 go through. He didn't have to break his line too much. Maybe about a foot wide. Watch the beginning of the straight go low. And that's your
Jeffrey
tone. Keep going till you hear your name.
Glenn Huffer done.
Glenn, you're done. Jeff, you're done. Everybody, Chris, Zwart, Ronnie, and Corey, you're still going. Only Glenn and Jeff are done.
Chris Zwart done.
Waiting on Ronnie and Corey. Waiting on 2, Ronnie and Corey. And
Corey Lovelly done.
That
Ronnie
is
done.
your race. All right, guys, do remember, once you cross the line, stop your cars. Blowers are out. Roll them to wherever you want. No jumping once you cross the line, and I call that is a race. We've had too many issues with cars hitting my marshals. All right, go ahead and go straight to a pit spot,
Up
guys.
next,
I do
race
need a
number
couple
2.
volunteers. I will need 2 or 3 volunteers for this first race. Excuse me, second race. Intermediate 2-wheel round heat 2 coming up. Steve, Tommy, Steven, Evan, Tyler, and Biggie, you guys are up. And I do need a couple volunteers, please. Thank you.
Tommy Jarrow.
Duran, right? I
Steven
remembered
Roberts.
this time. Thank you, Duran. Mr.
BBC.
Duran.
Evan Azars.
Chris Zor's out there. Glenn's out there. Corey's out there. Jeff is out there. And Mr. Tom, thank you, sir. And that should, I do need 1 more volunteer, please. Actually, I don't think we need this one. Huh?
Steve Lomelli. 1 minute to the start of the race.
Come to this one right here. Yeah. And actually move the cone closer to the berm for me, please.
45 seconds to the start of the race. Tyler Rothermund. "30 seconds to the start of the race. "15 seconds to the start of the race. Less than 5.
All right, guys. Racing order on this one's going to be Steve Lamelli, that is, number 1. Tommy, Mr. Roberts, Evan, Tyler, and Biggie. All right, marshals are good. Let's see. Steve Lamelli on the tone. Tommy. Roberts. Evan. Tyler. And Biggie. All right, we got Steve and Tyler Rotherman back out here at SDRC. We do thank you guys coming back out. Hope you have fun tonight, Steve and Tyler. After a short break. I understand it happens. I do it too. Watch the berm. Yeah, we might have to have that from what I'm seeing. We might need an extra marshal right there. We'll see. We'll play it by ear. Yeah, maybe that's a better spot, huh, Duran? Yeah. All right, first lap belonging to Tommy G with an 18.1. Lamelli with an 18.5. First lap only. Those two drivers in the 18s. I'll be back in about 40 seconds with a mid-track update. We got Evan out here doing one of his first races. Evan getting his fast lap, 18.4 last time through. Oh, Evan going a little too fast over that off camber. No, no, no. It is not a jump, boys. It is an off camber made to make you go slow. All right, we got 2:15 down, 2:45 to go. Steven Roberts out front on a 17.5.10. Fast lap 17.5. Tommy and Biggie right there, about a half a second each position. So Steve, Tommy, Biggie doing battle for that number one spot. Biggie C with a 16.9 fast lap. Steven 17.5. Tommy G with a 17.9 also. Steve Lamelli 17.9. Tyler 18.3. Evan 18.4. 2:15 to go. Racers 2:15 to go. So right now, Biggie C now out front.
Left.
Tommy G in the two. Steven Roberts and Steve Lamelli, each position about 1 second. And Evan, you got two guys battling behind you as they come up. Just kind of let them through when you got a minute. Yeah. Thank you, Evan. So you can wait until you get to a corner next time, Evan. You don't have to do it right away like that. So Biggie C now out front. Lamelli in the two. Tommy and Steve with 1:30 to go. Tyler in the 5 and Evan in the 6. Evan going to pump out a 17.9, his fast lap of the race. So almost everybody in the 17s. Biggie C out front of Steve by 2 seconds now.
1 minute
Steve's
left.
got 2 seconds on Tommy, and Tommy's got 5 seconds on Steve. What was a battle, 1 second each position, is now separating pretty nicely. A couple seconds each position now. 45 seconds to go. Fast lap Biggie C, 16.9. He's got a few more laps than everybody else on this track this weekend. Biggie C doing pretty good here on the one-up race that you all missed. Grip was fantastic this weekend. We had a fun little race. All right, 20 seconds to go. Biggie 17.509. Steve Lamelli on a 5.11. Tommy on a 5.14. Steve Roberts on a 16.501. Tyler and Evan. That is your tone. Run them till you hear your name, until you cross the line. Everybody's still live. Everybody's still going.
Stephen Roberts done. Evan Azar's done.
Evan and Steven.
Steve Lamelli done.
Steve Lamelli, you're done. Waiting for Biggie, Tommy, and Tyler.
Tommy Jarrow done. Tyler Rothermund
Waiting
done.
for Biggie.
Biggie C done.
And that is your race. Steve gonna take it on the last 2 laps as Biggie has an issue. So Steve by 1.1, Biggie in the 2, Tommy in the 3. There's your top 3. Go ahead, put your cars down. I need all 6 of you out to Marshall. I need Steve Lamelli, Biggie C, Tommy,
next,
Steven,
race
Tyler,
3.
and Evan out to Marshall. Guys, we are saying don't even go back to your pits. If you do, literally drop your car off and come straight back out. No talking, no getting food. Come straight back out, guys. All right, that should be good. Blowers down, blowers down. Racers, go ahead. Check them in.
Moto Matt. Elton Martins. Edward Garcia. Jeff Benny. I am Grote. Ryan Anderson. One minute to the start of the race. I am Swavar. "45 seconds to the start of the race. Ryan Palmer. "30 seconds to the start of the race. "15 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, let's see. Let's go ahead and shut her down. We're already good to go.
Less than 5.
Where are the blowers over there? All right, guys. Running order on this one's Matt, Dalen, Brendan, Jeff, Aiden, Palmer, Elton, Ryan, and Ed Garcia. Marshall's look alive. We got Matt Dalen only on the tone. Groot, Benny, Aiden, Palmer, Elton, Anderson, and Ed. All right, Expert 4-wheel drive off and rolling. We're going to see some 16s. Watch the beginning of the straight. So the one time I move the damn Marshall, we get 3 accidents over there. We might have to put one back over there. Typically it doesn't happen too much over there, but we'll see. Yeah, we'll put a 7th one out there. No reason we can't have 7 Marshalls. All right, first lap belonging to Jeff Benny with a 16.5. Brennan with a 16.7. Ryan Palmer 16.9. There's your 16s in the first lap. That is not overall. Watch the end of the straight and clear. And just a reminder to all the marshals, when you do put a car back down, please look. Make sure you're not plopping it right on top of another car as they come through the line. 130 down, 330 to go. Brennan Edwards on a 19.512. He's got 1 second on Benny. Benny's got 1 second on Anderson. Anderson's got 1 on Dalen. Dalen's got 1 on Palmer. Palmer's got 2 on Ed. Everybody besides Aiden is within a second and a half each position. Unfortunately, Aiden had a couple rough laps, but he has put down a 16.6 for himself. Everything else kind of having some issues. with 2 down, Brennan Edwards, 19.513. Fast lap 16.1 with an average of 16.4. That means he's running about a 98%. Ryan Anderson now 4 seconds behind with Jeff Benny. So there's the battle. Ryan and Jeff for that number 2 spot. Ryan Anderson in the 4, Matt Dalen in the 5, Ed Garcia in the 6, Elton in the 7, and Aiden in the 8. Benny going to lay down a 16.3 flat his fast lap of the race. We're halfway through. Brennan Edwards, Jeff Benny, Ryan Anderson, top 3. Then we got Palmer, Dalen, Ed, Elton, and Spencer. Ed Garcia going to come through with a 17 flat his fast lap of the race. Ed running about a 97%. His average is a 17.5. Benny's going to throw down a 16.1.
2 minutes left.
Matching Brennan Edwards, actually beating Brennan Edwards 16.1. 16.111 for Jeff Benny, 16.169 for. And remember, guys, always look before you drop a car so that doesn't happen again. Always look before you drop a car, especially on a straight. Just take a look, quick look. That guy has crashed. There's no way he's going to even be top 3, typically. So one more half a second ain't going to hurt. But I can guarantee it won't hurt the number 1 spot. Brennan Edwards accidentally or not intentionally falling into an 18.501, getting 2:18.
1 minute left.
Unfortunately, he had a car dropped in front of him, losing about a second and a half right there. Jeff Benny in the 2, Ryan Palmer into 3. So Brennan and Jeff doing battle. Brennan got about a second on Jeff Benny. Ryan Palmer 7 seconds behind into 3. Elton Martins and Ryan Anderson in that 4 and 5. Ed Garcia right there in the 6. Matt Dalen and Aiden Spencer. $20 seconds to go. Ed Garcia finding the 16, 16.7 for Ed Garcia. 16.1 for Brendan and Jeff, 10 seconds. Ryan Anderson 16.4, Palmer 16.4, Elton 16.6, Dalen 16.6, Aiden 16.6. That's your tone. Keep going till you hear your name as you cross the line.
I am Grote done.
Brendan's the only one done
Jeff
with
Benny
a
done.
6.18.5 flat. Jeff Benny taking the 2 on a 5.03, waiting for Ryan, Elton, Ed, Matt, and Aiden.
Ryan Palmer done.
Waiting for 4.
Moto Matt done. I am Swabar done. Ryan Anderson done.
And
Elton
that
Martins done.
is your race.
Edward
Good job,
Garcia
guys.
done.
Brendan, Jeff, Palmer, Ryan, Ed, top 5. Yeah, race 5? Okay. Yep.
Up next, race number 4.
All right, guys, go ahead, put your cars down, come straight back out to Marshall. Up next, 21.5. We'll give Ed Garcia an extra couple seconds here. Go ahead, blowers down, guys, should be good. Racers, check them in. Blowers down, racers, check them in. We're going to give Ed an extra second here.
Moore Lester. Jim Cooper. Moto Matt. Mike Plavin.
All right, guys, once again, put your cars down. Come straight back out to Marshall. I had enough of you. I need my marshals out here, guys. Put your cars down. Don't talk, don't eat. Come on back out.
1 minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race. Edward Garcia.
All right, looks like we're ready to go. Let's go ahead and shut her down. Go ahead and do a lap if you need to, Ed. All right. 21.5, Connor.
15 seconds to the start of the race. Connor Esbeck.
All right, guys, racing order again. Matt Dalen out front. Connor, Ed, Lester, Coop, and Plavin. Let's see.
5.
I had 9 racers in that last class, or that last race. So if you guys are going to owe me a volunteer, I'll need some on this next race. All right, guys. Marshall's Look Alive. We got Matt Dalen on the tone. Connor, Ed, Lester, Coop, and Plavin. All right, first lap going to Connor Esbeck with a 17.5, Ed Garcia with an 18.4, Matt Dalen 18.1. There's your top 3 first laps through the line right below my feet. I'll be back in about 45 seconds, give you overall momentarily. Lester Brooks, baby, out with force today. Glad Lester Brooks, my buddy's back after a nice little vacation. We thought you just don't like us anymore, Lester. I'm going to try to make you laugh and crash. All right, guys, we're 145 down, 3:15 to go. Ed Garcia out front of Connor and Matt Dalen. All these guys within 0.7 of a second. They are doing battle every time they cross my line with 3 minutes to go. All of them on a 17.510 pace. Cooper in the 4 seconds behind with Lester, and then Plavin in the 6, only about 3 seconds behind. Everybody's still in this one. Fast lap, Connor 17.5, Ed 17.9, Dalen 17.8, Cooper 18.3, Lester 18.6, and Plavin with a 19.2. Plavin probably running about a 99%. Watch the straight, guys. Oh. And it happens that quickly. 1, 2, and 3 doinking each other up at the beginning of the straight. All 3 of them had a rough lap there. Everybody getting a 21 right there from a slip out. I don't know who started it, but that's how quick it happens.
2 minutes left.
2 minutes to go. Connor 17.513. Ed Garcia 1/10 away, also on a 5:13. Matt Dalen 3 seconds behind on a 5:17. Lester Brooks in the 4. Plavin in the 5. Cooper in the 6. Cooper pulling over and waiting, if I remember correctly, over there in the corner. And as he's letting these guys go through, that's why we run 2 qualifiers, just in case bad luck gets you on one of them. It is RC racing. It can and will happen. Fast lap still holding. Connor 17.5, Ed 17.9, Dalen 17.8. Ed Garcia's got 4 seconds on Matt Dalen in the 2. Connor 3 seconds behind in the 3.
1 minute left.
Lester 5 seconds behind in the 4. Plavin 5 off and Cooper 4 off. Ed Garcia going to come through with a 17-8, beating his 17-9 last time through. He's got Matt Dalen on his tail, but Ed is out front by 4 seconds. Matt Dalen in the 2. So Matt and Ed play nicely with each other for the last 2 laps. You got 30 seconds to go. Oh, Ed gonna get that table. That table can get you. The cars will go off crooked for some apparent reason. Whether it's you moving the steering wheel or the jump being off kilter a little bit. 10 seconds to go. Ed Garcia, Matt Dalen, Connor, top 3 still. Oh, Ed gonna roll it over. Matt's gonna roll it over. So they're both losing a second right there. You guys are still going. Track is still live. Keep going till you hear your name as you cross the line.
Connor Esbeck done.
Connor's the only one done. Everybody else is still going.
Edward Garcia done. Moto Matt done. Moore Lester done. Jim Cooper done. Mike Plavin done.
And that is your race. All right, guys, go ahead and put your cars down. Come straight back out the Marshall. Up next, race number 5 coming up. I do need 1 volunteer, possibly. So I do need Ed, Matt, Connor, Plavin, Coop, and Lester back out the Marshall, please.
Up next, race number 5.
All right, guys, go ahead, check them in. Track, watch the straight, guys. Watch the straight, watch the straight.
Carlos
go
Duran.
low on the straight. Check them in. Track's live.
Curtis Tom. Evan Azars. Evan Azars. 1 minute to the start of the race. Corey Lavallee. "45 seconds to the start of the race.
I need 1 volunteer, guys. 1 volunteer for Plavin. 1 volunteer, guys.
30 seconds to the start of the race. Mike Plavin.
Yeah, I don't think we need that one in the. Well, we still need that one in the corner. Yeah, but we can still get 1 more person out here. There's no reason we can't have 6 people. All right, guys, 1 volunteer. Anybody? I need 1 volunteer, guys.
To the start
I'm
of the
looking
race.
for a check for Carlos, Curtis, and J-Rod. Yeah. Yep.
Carlos Duran. Less than 5.
Curtis. No Curtis?
Curtis Tom.
There we go. Yeah, guys, always check your cars. And J-Rod come across the line. Is that J-Rod right there? Okay.
J-Rod.
All right, guys, running order on this one's going to be Plavin, Carlos, Evan, Curtis, J-Rod, and Corey. Marshalls, look alive. We got Plavin only on the tone. Carlos, Evan, Curtis, J-Rod, and Corey. All right, Chris Raymond, thank you, sir. All right, let's see who gets that first fast lap. Looks like Carlos with an 18.5 might take it. J-Rod 18.6 and Corey with an 18.8. So Carlos 18.5, J-Rod 18.6, Corey 18.7. There's your top 3 fast laps through the line on the first lap. And do remember, racers, if you have a faster racer on your tail for a full lap or more, let them through, guys. You guys are not battling for position. Everybody is on their own clock. Especially if you blow a line and someone's coming through, do not just go back into the line and cause an accident. Work together, guys. Drive together, work together. All right, we got 2 down, 3 to go. We got Corey out front. Actually, Evan now out front. Corey a half a second behind. J-Rod 1 second behind. Then we got a big break. 9 seconds behind is Plavin, Curtis, and Carlos. So right now, Evan, Corey, and J-Rod all doing battle. Fast lap, Evan 17.7, Corey 18.2, J-Rod 18.4. Plavin's going to come through with a 17.7 last time after a few 21. So Plavin getting into the 17s. We're halfway through. 2:30 down, 2:30 to go. Evan, Corey, and J-Rod doing battle for those 3 positions. Let's see what happens. Corey in the green coming down the line. He's got a clean track in front of him. He's got 1 in front of him. And let's see,
left.
Carlos, the green buggy coming up behind you, is in that number 1 spot. If he comes up on you, feel free to let him through. Oh, they both get doinked up at the end of the straight. Oh, then he gets Marshall hacked. So trying to go too fast there. Thank you, Carlos. And Curtis, that's number 1 behind you, or it was. 1:35 to go. Corey now out front, 16.5 flat. J-Rod and Evan now. Then we got Plavin 7 seconds behind. Curtis 12 seconds behind him. And Carlos 7 seconds behind them. So the battle's only on the track. Corey, J-Rod, and Evan all separated by about 3 seconds.
One minute left.
1 minute to go. Corey out front, 16.501. Evan 3 seconds behind on a 5.05. J-Rod on a 5.06. Then we got Plavin, Curtis, and Carlos a couple laps behind. Fast lap still holding. Plavin 17.7, but Evan with a 17.7 in that number 2 spot. Someone's body's coming off coming down the line. I think that's Curtis. Should be okay, though. Evan needs to try to make up 2.5 seconds on Corey. Let's see what happens. Not going to happen. Corey going to come through with his fast lap, 18.2. Evan comes through with a 17.8. They're still separated by 3 seconds. Unfortunately, Evan had some bad luck over there in the corner. But that's
Carlos
racing. It
Duran
happens. Run until you hear your
Mike
name as
Plavin
you
done.
cross the line. Plavin, you're done. Carlos, you're done.
Corey Lavallee.
Everybody's done. Keep going, keep
J-Rod
going.
done.
Waiting on Evan and Curtis. Waiting on 2.
Evan
Track is
is
still
ours done.
live. If you've already crossed the line, guys, stop running. Don't ruin everybody else's race.
Curtis Tom
And
done.
that is your race. Corey, J-Rod, Evan. What happened to Evan? Lost 12 seconds on the last lap? What happened there? Did you stop too soon, Evan? Oh.
Up next,
What's that?
race number 6.
Oh, he was crashed? Oh, shit. So Ed didn't even see it? No, Ed saw it. No, just put them back where they were. We're not doing what we did Saturday. All right, guys, I need all you guys back out to Marshall and 1 volunteer, I believe. Let's see, Plavin, maybe 2 volunteers. All right, all right, all right. I do need at least 1 volunteer. Go ahead, check them in. Track is live, guys. Do not stand on the track. Track is live.
Biggie C. Tommy Jarrow. Ronnie Vasquez.
Corey, go ahead and grab that chair from Glenn.
High jumper. More Lester.
Or this one down here.
1 minute to the start of the
I'm
race.
Corey. Evan.
Steve Lomelli.
I was looking at you, but calling
Jeffrey
him.
Lefevre.
Evan, come down here into the street. Thank you, Glenn. I do need 1 volunteer.
45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race.
You fix his body. Yeah, just push the body down and fix it. All right, there you go, Biggie.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, guys, let's go ahead and shut her down. Tracks closed, tracks closed. Let's line them up. Uh-oh, we got a casualty already? Are you going to make it back? You got 30 seconds. Nope, okay. All right, guys, racing order on this one's going to be Biggie C, Tommy, Lester, Ronnie, Jeremy, Steve, and Jeff. Marshals are good to go. All right, Biggie C only on the tone. Tommy, Lester, Ronnie, Jeremy, Steve, and Jeff. All right, intermediate 4-wheel drive off and rolling. Lester breaking something, unfortunately. Oh, breaking an A-arm, I believe, on that jump in the corner. Oh, yeah, Berbert. Oh, geez, someone going really fast on that berm. First lap going to Steve, 16.8. Yeah, we're going to have to get Steve out of intermediate. Maybe. Let's see. It is his first day on the track. So Steve with a 16.8 fast lap. First lap through. In about 45 seconds, I'll be back with an overall momentarily. All right, 145 down, 3:15 to go. We got Lamelli out front of Tommy by 2 seconds. Biggie in the 3. Jeremy right there with him in the 4. Then we got a big break with Ronnie and Jeff about 12 seconds behind. Fast lap, Steve 16.5, Tommy 16.6, Biggie 16.6. Jeremy 17.3 and Ronnie 17.8, Jeff 18.3. Lamelli going to come through with a 16.4. Backed by a 16.3 with no wing, really? Oh no, that's Biggie. Oh. Who was that? Steve going to roll it over. Still going to hold on to that number 1 spot. Steve on a 18.511. Tommy about a second behind. So is Biggie. So Steve, Biggie, and Tommy doing battle for that number 1, 2, and 3. Jeremy about 3 seconds behind in the 4. And then we got a big break with Ronnie and Jeff. Jeremy going to get a 17 flat last time through. Best average right now is Jeremy Smith. Average lap 17.5, running about a 97%, maybe a 96. Someone's going to hit the wall at the end of the straight. I think that was Jeff. 16.3 from Steve. Biggie with a 16.6. Tommy with a 16.6. Jeremy 17 flat. Watch the lander of the... Never mind. Clear. $1:15 to go. Up next, race number 7.
One minute left.
You heard him. 1 minute to go. Steve Lamelli out front of Biggie by 2.4 now, as unfortunately Biggie lost a couple seconds right there. It was literally only a half a second. Tommy G 4 seconds behind into 3. Now Jeremy's up there. So Jeremy and Tommy now doing battle for that number 3 as Tommy loses 3 seconds and have a rough lap with 30 seconds to go. That's your tone. Keep going till you hear your name.
Tommy Jarrow done.
Tommy G, you're done. Jeremy, you're still going. Jeremy
Biggie
comes
C
through
done.
with a 16.8 on his last lap. Biggie, you're done. Tommy, you're done.
Ronnie Vasquez done. Steve Lomelli done. Jeffrey Lefevre done.
Waiting on Jer.
Pipe Jumper done.
And that is your race. Steve, Biggie, Jeremy gonna edge out Tommy by literally like a half a second. Tommy in the 4, Ronnie and Jeff. All right, guys, go ahead, put your cars down. I do need Tyler, Lester, Jeff, Tommy, Jeremy, Biggie, and Steve all out the marshal. I do need all of you guys back out the marshal,
Up next,
please.
race number 7.
All right, guys, blowers down, blowers down. Racers, go ahead. Check them in. Evan, just bring it over here. Evan, just put it right here.
Big Raymond. Ramen. 4-wheel only. Connor Esbeck. The Mascot. Moto Matt. Donnie Vinkmulder. Ryan Palmer. Jeff Benny. One minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, guys, I need all my marshals. I got Tyler, Lester, I think I need you. I
30
need
seconds
Lester
to the start of
Brooks
the race.
or a volunteer. Matt, cross the line for me. Matt only. Matthew, cross the line for me. And hold on,
15
you're
seconds
Chris
to the start of
Raymond.
the race.
Hold on. So, Matt, you're Chris Raymond, so let me fix all this. So, Matt, again, cross the line only, Matt.
Less than 5.
Okay, it didn't register. Do it again, Matt. There you are.
The Brown Raymond.
And Chris Raymond, cross the line for me. Chris Raymond only. You guys were mixed up here. You're Chris Raymond. There you are.
Big Raymond.
All right, guys, racing order. All right, Tom, thank you. Lester, you owe me a volunteer. Connor, Chase, Matthew, Ryan, Jeff, Matt, Chris Raymond, Austin, Levi, and Donnie. Marshall's look alive. We got Connor only on the tone. Chase, Matthew, Palmer, Benny, Dalen, Raymond, Austin, Levi, Donnie. Sorry, guys, we got 10. It's a fast track, so I had to get them going. Chase doing a pretty cool 360 off the lander of that big double. Fast lap going to Chase, 16.2 with a 360. Probably would have been a 15.9 or close to it. It's so funny seeing Tommy looking at that corner. Tommy, it looks like you're in timeout. All right, fast lap. I already said it, I believe. Chase Raymond with that 16.2. Levi was a 16.3. Matthew was a 16.9. Those are your top 3 first laps through the line. Matthew driving with his hands behind him. Woot, woot. Trying to give himself a challenge. Oh, Donnie going to run that pipe accidentally. Going to get back on. All right. Ooh, watch the straight and clear. All right. Chase Raymond on a 19. Let me take that back. Levi Raymond on a 19.513. Chase on an 18.5 flat. Matthew on an 18.5 flat. So there's the battle. Chase and Matthew separated by less than a tenth of a second. Connor in the 4, Jeff Benny in the 5, Matt Dalen, Chris Raymond, Donnie, Ryan, and Austin. Fast lap Chase 16.1. Levi with a 16.1. Matthew with a 16.2. Connor 16.8. Jeff Benny 17.2. Matt Dalen 17.6. Chris Raymond 17.1. Donnie 17 flat. Austin 17.2. And Ryan 17.7. We're halfway through, 2:20 to go. Levi Raymond on a 19.512. Chase 2 seconds behind in an 18.5 flat. Matthew right there on top of him. Then we have a 7-second break. Connor in the 4, Jeff Benny in the 5. Matt Dalen and Chris Raymond doing battle for that number 6 spot. Chris Raymond coming through with a 16.8 his fast lap of the race. Matt Dalen throwing down a 17 flat. Chase Raymond throwing down another 16.14 this time around. 1:45 to go. The battle right now, Levi, Chase, and Matthew separated by 1.5 each position. Levi on top of this one. Chase Raymond going to get into a 19.514 pace. Jeff Benny going to throw down a 17 flat, his fast lap of the race. 1:15 to go. As the track is coming in, guys, we got that slime completely off. We're going to start hitting those misters, giving you a little grab before every other race. Let's see what happens.
1 minute left.
Go inside on the off-camber and clear. You heard him, 1 minute to go. Levi, 5:13. Chase, 5:15. Matthew on a 5:01. There's the battle. Then we got Connor, Jeff, Matt, Raymond, Donnie, Austin, and Palmer. Levi on a 19, 5:13. Oh, Matt Dalen missing a lap there. What happened? All right, I fixed that. Levi, 19, 5:13. Chase on a 5:15. Matthew, 18, 5:01. Connor, 18, 5:14. Jeff Benny, 17, 5:05. Chris Benny on a 5:04, actually taking that 5 from Benny. Matt Dalen right there also on a 5:05. Donnie on a 5:07. Palmer on a 15, 5:08. And Austin, looks like those guys pulled off or slowed up or something. That's your tone. Keep going till you hear your name. Chase is going to throw down another low 16-1.
The Brown Raymond done.
Matt, you're the only one done. Everybody else is still going.
Ryan Palmer done. Jeff Benny done.
Keep going,
Connor
keep
Aspect
going.
done.
Track is still alive. Track
Big
is still
Raymond
alive,
done.
guys. Waiting on Chase,
done.
Levi, Donnie, and Matt.
Moto Matt done. Donnie Big Number done.
Waiting for Levy. Levy going to take it as Chase
Four-wheel
took
only
it
done.
for a minute there. All right, guys, that is your race. Levi, Chase, Matt, Connor, Chris, Raymond, top 5. Go ahead, put your cars down, come straight back out to Marshall. Up next, open truck coming up. And where's Rick Riley in the house? Rick,
Up
you
next,
in the house anywhere?
Race number 8.
Oh, he's probably yapping with Brad somewhere. Would you be able to do round 2? Yeah, okay. I just got some boxes and shit I want to take care of. All right, guys, blowers down, blowers down. Racers, go ahead, check them in. Track is live.
Edgar Moreno. Pipe jumper.
Oops, period. That's okay. It has an automatic shut off every once in a while. I haven't done that in a while.
You're going to get it. 1 minute to the start of the race. I am Swaybar. Ryan Anderson. 45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race. "15 seconds to the start of the race. Less than 5. Carl Labrador.
You could do a lap if you want, Carl. If not, we're good. All right. Marshall's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're good to go. Running order on this one's Anderson, Fred Dog, Jeremy, Carl, Aiden, Edgar. All right, guys. Marshall's look alive. Ryan Anderson on the tone. Freddie. Jeremy. Carl, Aiden, and Edgar. No Jeremy? How'd he check in? Jeremy, did you break? All right, first lap going to Carl, 17-8. Freddie and Ryan, 18-2. All right, here comes Jeremy. Carl and Aiden eating it into each other. I give you 2 guesses on that one. Probably only need 1. $145 down, 3:15 to go. Aiden Spencer laying down a 17-2 fast lap of the race. He's on a 17-5-10. Ryan Anderson, Fred Dog, Edgar, and Carl all 1 second each position. We got a battle happening here on short course 4-wheel. Open truck. Ryan Anderson trying to crawl up the wall and take me out. I said, no, no, no. So halfway through, Aiden Spencer gets a fast lap, and then a medium lap, and then another fast lap, and then a medium lap. He's out front of Ryan Anderson by 4 seconds. Carl Labrador throwing down a 17-4. Up to that number 3, Edgar in the 4, Freddie in the 5, and Jeremy in that 6, joining up late. Watch the end of the straight. Oh, beginning of the straight, sorry. Aiden gonna roll it over.
2 minutes left.
Now we got a brand new battle. Aiden, Ryan, and Carl all within 2 seconds now. Edgar in the 4, Freddie in the 5, Jeremy in the 6. Ryan Anderson going to throw down a 17-4. Aiden going to get the tables wrong. Matt, you need something?
1 minute
Go
left.
in that door. Is someone in there? That door should be open. I sent Matt that way, Brad. He's coming in. All right, 45 seconds to go. Aiden Spencer, Ryan Anderson, Edgar into 3. Carl down to the 4. Carl back to the 3. Edgar in the 4. Freddie in the 5. And Jeremy in the 6. Now Fred Dog up to the 4. Edgar down to the 5. Carl down to a 17-4. Anderson 17-4. Freddie 17-9. Edgar 18-5. Aiden fast lap 17-2. And Jeremy with a 19-1. 5 seconds, guys. 5 seconds. This is your last lap. Maybe your second to the last lap. Carl 17-2. That's your tone. Keep going till you hear your name. Everybody's still alive. Oh, Aiden going to roll it over. Carl's going to roll it over.
You're going to get it done.
Aiden, you're still going. Oh, Carl's going to roll it over again.
Carl Labrador done. Ryan Anderson done.
So Freddie's going to take the
Edgar
3,
Moreno
waiting on
done.
Aiden and Jeremy. Waiting on the 2 pink trucks,
I am
waiting for
Swaybar
this
done.
big pink truck coming through the doubles here. Waiting for this pink truck. I'm just going to finish it. Keep going, waiting for the pink truck. I can't go less than 15 seconds there, and that
Pipe jumper done.
is your race. Aiden, Ryan, Fred Dog, Edgar, Carl, Jeremy. All right, guys, we're going to take our 10-minute break here. We're going to have the same running order. If I do switch it, I'll let you know. I'm going to try to switch it up and get these back-to-backs off. So I might switch the racing order, guys. Thank you, Glenn. I was just going to do that. Thank you, Glenn. All right, we're off. I'm going to wave at you guys. We'll be back here in about 12 minutes. We're signing off here for about 12 minutes. We'll be back here at SDRC Raceway. All right, guys, go ahead, check them in. Everybody at home, we are back to round 2 here at SDRC. Round 2 starting up. Racers, go ahead, check them in. We got a live track. I do need one volunteer, please. One volunteer. I got Ed, I got Plavin, I got Matt. I need Lester, Connor, Cooper, and one volunteer, please.
1 minute to the start of the race. What? 45 seconds to the start of the race. What? Glenn Huffer. "30 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, once again, track is live. 20-5, guys, I need you back out here to Marshall.
15 seconds to the start of the race. Less than 5. Chris Swart. Ronnie Vasquez. Jeffrey Lefevre.
All right, looks like all our Marshall spots are pretty much covered. Last call for Curtis Tom. And no more lap. Track is closed. Oh, he's out. Are you going to run the main? Are you going to run the main? Oh, okay. All right, your running order is going to be Chris, Ronnie, Corey, Glenn, and Jeff. Turn marshals look alive. Hey, what's up? Where's mine? Oh, okay, cool, thanks. We got Chris, Ronnie, Corey, Glenn, and Jeffrey. All right, round 1 went to Steve Labelli with a 17.510. He's coming up in that next race. Let's see. He's out. He's out. Looks like we'll drop this down to 1A main. So I'm going to get a handful of Marshall volunteer help on the next race. I'm going to have 4 drivers, so I want to need quite a bit of help for the next race on volunteer marshals. And right now, Glenn Huffer, 18-2, first hot lap. Rocking the black rims. Oh, on one side. Look at you go, Glenn. Dare to be different. I like it. You got to switch your front tires. Chris Zwart going to take over that hot lap now. 17.691 to Glenn 17.693. So their hot lap's almost identical, but they are separated by 0.2 of a second. Jeffrey put down 18.555 last time by his hot lap. Sitting at number 3, Corey and Ronnie. Caution on the straightaway, clear. Oh, Ronnie's back. What's up, Ronnie? Good to see you again, buddy. Haven't seen Ronnie and Steve out here in a while. Caution in the first tabletop. Curtis with a long run. Lester's like, yeah, that's all you, bud. So we got 2:45 left to go.
I forgot to mention on race 3 and 6, if you want to just do a little bit of mist.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you, dude. Well, we're going to try it. We'll see. I think it's grooved up enough to where I think it could work.
Okay.
I figured on the extra class.
Okay. So Glenn out to a 3.9 second lead over Corey up into that number 2 now.
Two minutes left.
So the 1:15 to go. Glenn still leading the way now, 7.3 ahead of Corey. Caution everywhere. There's another one for you. There we go. One more. And all clear.
1 minute left.
But with 1 minute to go, Glenn about 7 seconds off the TQ pace. Thirty seconds to go for Glenn, Corey, Ronnie up into that top 3 now. Chris and Jeff. Time is running down here. You're going to keep going till you hear your name done.
Glenn Huffer done. Corey Lovelly done.
All right, we're waiting on 3.
Chris Swart done. Ronnie Vasquez done.
And Jet, one more to go. That is a race.
Jeffrey
Glenn Huffer,
Lefevre done.
16.5 flat. Followed by Corey and Chris. Nice job, drivers. Let's shut them down, put them down, get back out there to turn marshal. Once again, I do need at least 3 volunteer marshals. At least 3 volunteer marshals.
Up next, race number 2.
Thank you, Curtis. All right,
Stephen
blow it down.
Roberts,
Let's check him in with
Tommy
caution.
Jarrow,
Don't run over the Palmer.
Tyler Rothermund, Evan Azars, Steve Lomelli. 1 minute to the start of the race.
See, it's like I need 2 volunteers, 2 more volunteer marshals to keep this program going. Yeah, I need one right there.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
I got one, need one. Oh, you gonna help us out, Chris? Stay there, going. No more laps. Track is closed. No more laps. Everybody at the top of the straightaway.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Your running order is going to be Steve, Tommy, Steven, Tyler,
15
and
seconds to the start
Evan.
of the race.
Turn marshals, look alive. Remember to watch your corners, not the race. We got Steve Lamelli, Tommy G, Steven, Tyler, and Evan. All right, heat number 2 of your intermediate 2-wheel buggy. Current TQ is in this race. That's Steve Labelli, 17.510. So I got 5 drivers up there. So I'll need at least 1 volunteer marshal for the next race. We're going to have Tommy G coming out, 17.7 first lap. Stephen Roberts going to take over now, 17.6 hot lap. But Tommy G going to be your current leader. Stephen, Tyler, but Tyler's on a rough one. Then you got Steve Lamelli and Evan. So Tommy out front, 17.506. That is a TQ pace. Oh, Steven going to come by. 17.624, take over that top spot by 0.2 of a second over Tommy G. They are both on a TQ pace. Steve Lamelli in that number 3, followed by Evan. It's like Tyler pulling it off early. 3 minutes left to go. Kasha get onto the straightaway. Clear. .230 down, 2:30 to go. Steven Roberts out in front by a second and a half over Tommy G. 17.504 for Steven, 17.508 for Tommy. Both still on TQ pace. Steve Lamelli, 16.513. Evan with a 15.5 flat. Those are your 4 running cars. So once again, I'll need at least 1 volunteer and all 5 of my drivers for the next race.
2 minutes left.
Caution on the straightaway. Clear. $135 to go. Steven now 2.8 up on Tommy G. They're both still on a TQ pace. Steve Lamelli still holding on to that 3. Some nice side-by-side racing right there.
1 minute left.
1 minute to go. Oh, that's your top 2, Steven and Tommy. Going through that driver stand table, side by side, keeping it clean. Ten seconds to go, drivers. That's going to be time on the master clock, drivers. Keep going till you hear your name done.
Steve Lomelli done.
Steve Lamelli, the first one done. Everybody else keep going.
Stephen Roberts done. Tommy Jarrow done.
And that is a race.
Evan Azar's done.
Stephen Roberts going to take the win, 17.506. Setting your new TQ, followed by Tommy G, Steve Lamelli, and Evan. Nice job, drivers. Let's shut them down, put them down. I need all 5 of you, even if you didn't finish. I need you back out here to Marshall. And I need at least one volunteer. At least one volunteer.
Up next,
Race number 3, Expert 2-wheel buggy coming up next. Are you going to get race or no?
Yeah, why wouldn't I?
Oh, they're saying you.
What?
I just thought of expert, but it's not you.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Jeff Benny.
Hey, they got ice cream.
Ryan
Oh,
Anderson.
they got Klondike bars.
I am Grote. Moto Matt. Edward Garcia. 1 minute to the start of the race. Ryan Palmer. 45 seconds to the start of the race. I am Swaybar. 30 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, looks like I need one, Marshall. One more turn, Marshall.
"15 seconds to the start of the race.
And no more lap. Track is closed. One volunteer. I
Less
need
than
one
5.
volunteer. You know what? Why would I do that when I got a volunteer? You want less marshals, though. I'm okay with that, too. I don't know about that. Running order, Brendan, Jeff, Ryan Palmer, Ryan Anderson, Ed Garcia, Matt, and I'm trying to see. I think he's taller than you, Matt. Turn marshals look alive. We got Brendan Edwards, Jeff, Palmer, Mr. Anderson, Ed, Matt, and the dynamic duo. Caution, get onto the straightaway. Caution on the straightaway. Ooh, nicely done. Send it. Where are you going, Palmer? So Brendan Edwards, 18-5 flat, and round number 1 is your current TQ. Good to see Brendan back out here. Where are you guys going? Hot lap early on, 16-2 out of Brendan Edwards. Gets a better 16-2. Oh, it is out of here. Glenn didn't even see that. Who was that, Ed? Ed putting it into Aiden's place. Oh, and Ed was up there number 2, but that is going to hurt. Almost 29 seconds when you go out of the track. So we're going to have Brendan Edwards out in front. 19-5-13. That is a TQ pace. The dynamic duo in that number 2, 3.9 back, now 4.6. Matt Dallin going to be in that 3, followed by Palmer, Anderson, Jeff Benny, and Ed Garcia. $2:25 left to go. See, Brendan's got that 16.229. Dynamic duo have a 16.5. Matt Dallin with a 16.7. Palmer with a 16.7. Anderson with a 16.6. Jeff with a 16.7. And Ed with a 16.8. Those are your hot laps.
Two minutes left.
You heard him. 2 minutes left to go. It's like Aiden, the biggest mover, moving up 5 spots for round number 1. Good job, Aiden. Way to go. $1:20 to go. Brennan now with a 5.6 second lead. Still on that 19 lap pace, still on TQ pace. Dynamic duo sitting at number 2. Good battle between Matt Dallin and Mr. Anderson and Palmer. Those guys doing battle. Ed Garcia moves up to the 6, and Jeff Benny rounding us out. Get him. $35 seconds to go. Sportsman 4 buggy coming up next. Caution getting onto the straightaway. That is time on the master clock. Keep going till you hear your name done.
Ryan Palmer done. I am Grote done. Moto Matt done. Edward Garcia done. Jeff Benny done. I am Swavar done. Ryan Anderson
That
done.
is a race. Brendan Edwards, 19.515, taking your first, your TQ. Dynamic doing the 2, followed by Mr. Anderson, your top 3. Nice job, drivers. Let's shut them down, put them down, get back out there to turn marshal. Race number 4.
Up next, race number
Intermediate
4.
or sportsman 4-wheel. All right, track is now live. Check them in with caution. As always, if you're in that last race, I need you
Curtis
back
Cobb.
out at turn marshal.
Mike Plavin.
Even if there was 2 people on the radio,
Corey
I need them
Wobbly.
both out here.
J-Rod. 1 minute to the start of the race. Carlos Duran.
Wow.
"45 seconds to the start of the race.
And no more laps.
Evan
Tracker
Azars.
closed. No more laps.
"30 seconds to the start of the race.
See, Aiden. Aiden, can I move you down here?
15
Aiden.
seconds to the start of the race.
Aiden, move down here. Well, dude, that's like a step and that's like a step
Less
and a
than
half
5.
for him. Running order. This is gonna be Corey, J-Rod, Evan, Plavin, Curtis, Carlos. Over there on the wall, or over here, or over there. I would tell you, but we're live. Turn marshals look alive. We got Corey, J-Rod, Evan, Plavin, Curtis, and Carlos. All right, race 4 on track. That is your Sportsman 4-wheel buggy. Race 5, intermediate 4-wheel buggy coming up next. Start getting them ready. You are up in 4 minutes and 29 seconds. Your current TQ, Corey, 16.5 flat, put down around number 1. Caution after the tables and clear. Work together. You're all on your own clock right now. Next round, different story, but you're not racing each other. Your first lap, 18.1 out of J-Rod. Now it throws down to 17.7. Caution in the... Never mind. I don't even know what to call this stuff yet. What? Oh, I thought you said something else. Oh, caution right there in front of you, Ryan. Thank you, Palmer. Watch behind you. 3:15 left to go. Corey out in front, 17.517. That is a TQ pace. Evan up into that number 2 does have the hot lap, 17.5. He's on a 16.509. Plavin on a 16.510 in at number 3. J-Rod to a 15.510. Curtis a 14.519 and Carlos a 13.510. .230 down, 2:30 to go. Uh-oh. Scott coming out with a flashlight. Corey with an 8-second lead, cautioning it on the straight. Caution of the inside double, all clear. If your wheels are spinning, the marshals will not touch you.
2 minutes left.
And if you start spinning your wheels while the marshal's holding you, you might get thrown. .120 to go. Corey still in front now by 5.6 on Evan. Plavin still hold on to that number 3. J-Rod on the 4. Curtis and Carlos. No real battles. Nobody even close.
1 minute left.
So we'll have to see if Corey can hold on to that better in his TQ from round 1. .30 seconds left to go, drivers. Mike, if you push forward on the trigger, those are brakes. Ooh, caution after that inside double. So that's going to be time on the master clock, drivers. Keep going till you hear your name done. Ugh.
J-Rod done. Mike Plavin done. Evan Azar's done.
Wait on 3
Corey
to cross
Lovelly
the
done.
line. Wait on one
Curtis
more,
Tom
and
done.
that should be a race.
Carlos Duran done.
Corey Lavelli going to take the win, 17-5-14. That is your TQ. Followed by Evans and Plavin. It'll be Corey, J-Rod, Evan, Plavin, Curtis, and Carlos. Your A-main lineup. Nice job, drivers. Let's shut them down, put them
Up
down. I
next,
need all 6 of
race
you back
number
out
5.
here to Marshall. Race number 5, intermediate four-wheel buggy. All right, those blowers are down. Let's start checking them in with caution.
Moore Lester. Tommy Jarrow. Pipe Jumper. Tyler Rothermund. Ronnie Vasquez. 1 minute to the start of the race. Steve Lomelli. Jeffrey Lefevre. 45 seconds to the start
All
of the race.
right, we'll go ahead and go. No more laps. Track is closed. No more laps. Get everybody to the top of the straightaway. It's like all my marshal spots are covered.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
So you're running in this one. It's going to be Steve, Jeremy, Tommy, Ronnie, Jeffrey, Lester, and Tyler. Turn marshals look alive. Remember to watch your corners, not the race. We got Steve Lamelli.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Jeremy, Tommy, Ronnie, Jeffrey, Lester, and Tyler. Ooh, caution getting onto the straightaway. Oh, boo. Marshall foul. 15 yards. So Steve Lamelli, 18,509. That's your first round. You got to beat him and that number. Race number 6, Expert 2-wheel buggy coming up next. Right now, first lap went to Tommy G with a 17.2. Send it. All right, Steve Lamelli comes by with a 16.5, new hot lap of the race. He is 1/10 behind your leader, Jeremy Smith. Tommy G in that 3. Tyler, Jeffrey, Lester, and Ronnie, your early running order. But nobody's sitting on a TQ pace right now. So 250 to go. Tommy G going to move up to that top spot. Tyler up to that number 2. Steve falls at 3. Lester, Jeremy, Jeffrey, and Ronnie. So Steve and Tommy, the only ones dipping down into the 16-second lap time. Don't forget, we got Top Gun coming up. I think it's the second weekend of December. You can go to RC Sign Up and sign up for Top Gun. Or you can sign up in the shop, I think. Nice skate save. But also, if I could have you sit down in that marshal spot, you could have a...
2 minutes
I
left.
don't know who that is. 2 minutes left to go. Tommy G out in front now. Pulling away a bit. 5.5 on Steve Lamelli. Jeremy moves up to that number 3. .110 left to go. Running order pretty much the same. Steve Lamelli is 16.305 that time by.
1 minute left.
Tommy G throwing down a 16.668. So they're separated by 2.2 with 1 minute to go. Nobody on TQ pace. Jeremy in that 3 is about 5 seconds off. And Tyler, Lester, and Jeffrey. 25 seconds left to go, drivers. Easy now. Oh. That is going to be time on the master clock, drivers. Keep going till you hear your name done. Everybody's still going. Uh-oh.
Pipe
Never
jumper
good
done.
when your leader is being carried off the track. Jeremy, you are done.
Jeffrey Lefevre done. Steve Lomelli done. Tyler Rothermund done. Moore Lester done.
And that's a race. Steve Lomelli going to wind up taking that win with 18-16, followed by Jeremy Smith and Tommy G. It'll be Steve, Jeremy, and Tommy leading you on your A main, followed by Tyler, Lester, Ronnie, and Jeffrey. Nice job, drivers. Let's shut them down, put them down, get back out there to turn marshal. I should have enough of you.
Up next, race number 6.
Race number 6, Expert two-wheel buggy coming up next. Uh-oh. They're not shutting off. There we go. Wow, that was weird. My monitors flickered out, everything. Glad I didn't get electrocuted. Check
The
them in.
mascot. The Brown Raymond. Ramen. Jeff Benny. Moto Matt. Ryan Palmer.
Watch it on the table
Donnie
doubles.
Binkholder.
Nice.
1 minute to the start of the race. 4-wheel only.
So once again, any of my drivers from that last race, I had 6 of you that could marshal.
45 seconds to the start of the race. Big Raymond.
I got 5 of my drivers. Where's that
30
6th one
seconds to
at?
the start of the race.
Okay, let's see.
$15 seconds to the start of the race.
No more lap. Track is closed. No more laps. Looks like I am missing Steve Lamelli. Steve Lamelli, the third marshal.
Less than 5.
I need to grab a cone, preferably the chair, because that is not a spot. Crap. Glenn, you want to volunteer? The chair? Nope. All right, you're running order. Levi, Chase, Matthew, Chris, Jeff, Donnie, Matt, Palmer, and Austin. Turn marshals live. We got Levi, Chase, Matthew, Chris, Jeff, Donnie, Matt, Palmer, and Austin. Ooh. Levi almost too fast for me. So Levi went first here, first round TQ, 19-5-14. First lap, 15-8 out of Chase. Ugh. 3:35 left to go. We got Levi Raymond out in front on a TQ pace, 19.507. Matthew, 19.516. Chase, 18.03. Chris with a 18.13. Donnie V with a 18.17. Austin with a 17.17. Jeff with a 16.02. Palmer, 16.15. And Matt at 13.07. Chase comes by 15.867. New hot lap of the race. That was like slow motion. Caution on the straightaway. Go low, go low, go low, 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 low. How do you crash in the middle of the straightaway? So 2:30 down, 2:30 to go. Levi Raymond out in front, 3.3 on Chase. Levi on a TQ pace. Matthew Gonzalez, he's another 7 seconds back in at number 3, followed by Chris, Donnie, Jeff, Austin, Ryan, and Matt. We'll see. It looks like I owe Matt a lap.
Two minutes left.
You heard him. 2 minutes left to go. Cautioning it on the straight. Cautioning it on the straight. Going low, go low, 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 low. And clear. There we go. Got Matt fixed up. Drops him into that top 5. So Chase has that 15.867. Levi has a 15.888. They are the only two in the 15s right now.
One minute left.
1 minute left to go. Still Levi, Chase, and Matthew, your top 3. Chris and Matt, your top 5. Donnie, Austin, Jeff, and Palmer. Is your running row with 25 seconds left to go. That'll be time on the master clock. Drivers, keep going till your name done.
Ramen done.
Damn,
Big Raymond
that
done.
was you.
The Brown Raymond done. Four Wheel Only done. Donnie Vinkmulder done. Moto Matt done. The Mascot done.
Wait on Jeff, and that's a race.
Jeff Benny done.
Levi Raymond, 19.513. That is your TQ, followed by Chase Raymond and Matthew Gonzalez. It'll be Levi, Chase, and Matthew in your A main. Nice job, drivers. Let's shut them down, put them down, get back out there to turn marshal. Race number 7, open four-wheel truck, coming at you next.
Up next, race number 7.
All right, blowers down. Let's check them in. Once again, any of my drivers from that last race back out here to turn marshal.
Carl Labrador. You're going to get it? Edgar Moreno. Ryan Anderson.
I don't think Johnny's running open. I know he ran 17.5 over the weekend.
1 minute to the start of the race.
I also just want him out of my race because if a fast driver comes up on you, let him by.
Pipe jumper.
I was tailing him for
I am
4 laps.
Swaybar.
I almost sent him over the wall. I got pissed. I know I wasn't having a good race, but
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Yeah, you need to work on that crashing thing.
well,
You had a lot
I
of
was messing around.
you had a lot of unforced errors.
I was messing around.
Top of the straightaway, right on the numbers. Where's all my marshals at?
30 seconds to the start of the race.
You're supposed to be out there. You're supposed to be out there.
I know.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Sat down.
Well, no more laps. Track is closed.
Less than 5.
You're running order in this one. Aiden, Ryan, Fred Dog, Edgar, Carl, and Jeremy. Turn marshals, look alive. We got Aiden. Mr. Anderson. Fred Dog. Edgar. Carl. And Jeremy. So this is your open four-wheel race number 7, race number 8, 21.5 coming up next. Your current TQ 17.513. That's Aiden Spencer. First lap, though, Carl Labrador 17.6. Follows that up with a 17.599. The rough lap out of Carl, going to drop him down to the number 4. Aiden Spencer, your new leader. Mr. Anderson in that number 2 as he crosses the line by 6/100ths of a second. Fred Dog in that 3, Carl in that 4, Jeremy and Edgar. So your top 3, Mr. Anderson, Aiden, and Carl, all on a TQ pace. Wow. That's one way to crash. That crash will drop Ryan down to number 3, but he's still on TQ pace. So now Carl back to the top spot, Aiden and Ryan. Fred Dog, Jeremy, and Edgar, your current running order. 2:30 down, 2:30 to go. So now Aiden and Carl going to flip-flop back and forth for that top spot, it looks like. Carl has it. Aiden wants it. Anderson only 1.6 back.
2 minutes left.
With 2 minutes to go, top 3 and still on TQ pace. But I think the advantage goes to Aiden. He is all by himself on the track. Ryan clears traffic, so now he's got a clean track in front of him. Carl still out in front. Now 0.6 of a second. Carl on 17.505. Aiden 17.06. Ryan 17.11. Fred Dog 17.12 trying to get in that top three. Jeremy 16.08 and Edgar 16.16.
1 minute left.
You heard him, 1 minute left to go. Carl getting tied up with Fred Dog, going to fall out of that lead spot. "35 seconds to go, drivers." Oh, your leader rolls it over on the straightaway. That'll definitely put Carl back up in that top spot. So Carl out in front of Aiden now. 2.5 seconds. Is Aiden going to implode? Mr. Anderson holding on to that three, but he makes a mistake. See if Fred Dog can catch up. That is time on the master clock, drivers. Keep going till you hear your name done. Everybody should be on their last lap now.
I am Swavar done. Carl Labrador done. Ryan Anderson done. You're going to get it done.
Wait on two. Wait on nobody. That
Mike
is a
Jumper
race.
done.
Carl Labrador 17.506 takes your TQ, followed by Aiden and Ryan Anderson. So that's how they'll start the A main with Fred Dog, Edgar, and Jeremy. Nice job, drivers. Get it all 6 of you back out here to turn marshal. Need all 6 of my I need all 5 of my truck drivers and 1 volunteer. 21.5 class. Go ahead and check them in.
Up next, race number 8. More Leicester.
So I need my 5 drivers back out here and 1 volunteer.
Mike Plavin. Edward Garcia. Jim Cooper.
This will be the time of the program when if you don't plan on sticking around for the mains, please let me know. I'd appreciate it. If you're not going to stick around for the mains, please let me know.
Moto Matt.
Sure. And we'll go ahead and shut her down. No more laps. Track is closed. No more laps.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Running order: Ed, Matt, Mike, Jim, Lester.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
I think we're good, Edgar. Turn marshals look alive. We got Ed Garcia. Matt. Plavin. Cooper. And Lester. So Ed Garcia 17.513 in round number 1, your current TQ. On the throttle all the time. Once again, if you do not plan on sticking around for the mains, please let me know. I'd appreciate you. But right now we got 21.5 action. So Ed Garcia going to be your early leader. Does have the hot lap, 17.667. Matt Dowling 9/10 of a second behind him right now. Cooper in at number 3, followed by Moore, Lester, and Plavin. So the Ed only won in a 17s right now, and he's got 3 in a row. Cooper with an 18.030. Oh no, that's Matt. Cooper has an 18.096. Platt with a 19.2, and Lester with an 18.888. So Ed Garcia, 17.505. That is a TQ pace. Matt Dowling, 17.510. Also TQ pace. Cooper, 17.518. Plavin, 16.10. Lester, 15.511. That's the way you beat him. 2:10 left to go. We got to get Matt a new wing. He's the only one out there that doesn't have a colored wing.
2 minutes left.
2 minutes left to go. You got Lester with the black wing. Cooper, Ed, and Plavin all on Team Yellow Wing. Matt dip it down to the 17 to the 17.907. But 1:20 to go. Ed Garcia with a 1.6 second lead on Matt. That is the closest battle on the track. Now 1 second. Separate your top 2. And that
1
1
minute
second
left.
is the difference between a TQ pace and not. Just like that, Matt Dowling up on top. Ed Garcia 4/1000ths of a second back. Both on a TQ pace. Not anymore? Okay, thank you. Oh, Matt on a rough one. Falls off a TQ pace, 2.8 behind Ed. Only 25 seconds to go. So that's going to be time on the master clock, drivers. Keep going till you hear your name done.
Mike Plavin done. Edward Garcia done. Jim Cooper done.
We're waiting on Lester.
Moto Matt
Still
done.
got 1 to finish. Still 1 to finish. Track still live. And that is a race. Ed
More
Garcia,
Lester done.
17.513. Your new TQ, followed by Matt Dowling and Jim Cooper. All right. We'll do our normal 10-minute break or so after I set up the mains. Last chance if you're leaving to let me know. don't know. Once again, I need Steve Labelli, Tommy G, Tyler Rothamund, and Jeffrey Lefevre out here to marshal. And I'll need one volunteer.
More Lester. Edward Garcia.
What?
1 minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race.
What about Cooper? Did he leave? Oh, yeah.
Mike Plavin.
7 races.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Yes. He's still not out here.
"15 seconds to the
And no
start
more
of the
laps.
race.
Track is closed. No more laps.
Moto Matt. Less than 5.
Well, we should start Matt in the back now. Ed's not in charge. I'm going to put Ed in the back because he's over there barking orders. We're going to line him up with Ed on the 1, Matt on the 2, Plavin 3, Lester 4. That blower doesn't go there. That's not even kind of close to the box, Lester. Turn marshals, look alive. Drivers, you are keeping it clean on the sound of the tone. All right, mains are underway. So we're going to have Plavin out in front of Lester, Ed and Matt. Your top two move to the back. Plavin to the inside of Lester. Nice move. Ed going to get into Lester. So Plavin can lead your first lap. Ooh, Lester, you can't go that way. Well, I guess you can. You did, so it worked. So Matt up to that 2. Lester falls to 3. Ed stalking everybody in the back right there. Biding his time. Gets around Lester, so Ed up to that number 3. We could make this a 1-minute race and maybe Plavin will win. Race 2, intermediate 2-wheel buggy coming up next. Start getting them ready. You are up in 3 minutes and 50 seconds. It looks like Matt caught up to the back of Plavin. Plavin taking the Lester line. See, Ed's only like 1.7 off the lead. Matt to the inside of Plavin, going to take over that top spot. Matt's been pretty fast. Ed's going to have to get going. Oh, Plavin mistake. He's going to fall all the way to the back. So Ed in the 2, Lester the 3, Plavin in the 4, all chasing Matt Dallin. Your leader does have the hot lap. With 17.803, Ed came by with his hot lap, 17.928 that time by. Gap was 1.1, 250 left to go. Gap now 0.995. Oh, your leader rolls it over. Ed just cruises by. Oh! Ed was waiting on Matt, and Matt blew him up. So Lester Brooks going to lead that lap. First day on the layout. So Ed's the only one that hasn't led a lap yet. But you know what? The last lap is the only one that counts. You race for 5 minutes for that last lap with 2:10 left to go in this one. Ed rolls it over. He's upside down. I'm not sure what Matt did, though. Matt just kind of pulled over and watched. So Plavin
2
up
minutes
that number
left.
2. 1:55 to go. Lester with a 5-second lead. Lester by the line. Plavin by the line. 5.4 lead. Oh, Matt down to the inside of Plavin. Oh, Plavin slides out. He's going to wait and let Ed go by. Now Ed and Matt back together. That's the battle for second and third through the volcano. On to the straightaway. Lester's lead 5.8 now. Mistake by Matt. Ed gets to that number 2. Oh, Matt with another mistake, but then Plavin can't take advantage as he clips a pipe. Don't get nervous, Lester.
1 minute left.
1 minute left to go. That is not fun, Aiden. So Lester by the line. Ed Garcia by the line now, 1.4 behind. There's 40 seconds left to go. Oh, Lester holds on to it, but Ed, lands on his wheels. Matt back up to that number 3. Now back to the number 4. 0.7 of a second separating your top 2. Oh, Lester going to slide out. He's going to run over Ed. Ed's going to act like it was his fault and wait. Let Lester go back on by. Full wood all the way through, Lester. They're going to get by for one more lap to battle it out. Lester gets a little wide. Ed looks to the inside. Drag race down the straightaway. 0.1 of a second. Ed takes over that top spot. Lester jumps it off the track. That's time on the master clock. Race them to the
Moto, Matt
line.
done.
Matt, you are done. Plavin, you are done.
Mike Plavin done.
So just like I said, the last lap is the one that counts, and Ed Garcia going to pick the only lap he
Edward
led is the
Garcia
last
done.
one. So Ed done with the win. Lester
More
comes
Lester
by with
done.
that number 2. Matt down in the 3, Plavin in the 4. Nice job, drivers. Let's shut them down, put them down, get back out there to turn marshal. I do need a couple volunteers for this one. I will need a couple volunteer turn marshals. And all 4 of my drivers.
Up next,
So I need at least
race
2
number 2.
volunteers, 2 volunteer marshals. And I had Steve and Jeffrey out here marshaling, so we'll give them an extra second to get up there. But the rest of you, track is live. Check them in with caution. Don't run over Plavin. Thank you, Curtis. I got one of my volunteers. I got Matt
Steven
out there. I got
Roberts.
Lester out there. I need Ed. And
Evan
one
is ours.
volunteer.
Tyler Rothermund. Corey Loveley.
Ed's coming back. So
Ronnie
I'll need one
Vasquez.
volunteer marshal.
Chris Swart.
I'm going to need one volunteer. One more volunteer. Can't be Glenn because he is in this race.
1 minute to the start of the race.
I just need one.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
One volunteer marshal.
Tommy Jarrow. Steve Lomelli.
Oh, Glenn, you didn't change your tires around.
30 seconds to the start of the race. "15 seconds to the start
And
of
we'll
the
go ahead and
race.
shut it down. No more laps.
Glenn
Track is
Huffer.
closed. No more laps. Still looking for my one volunteer. One volunteer.
Less than 5.
Anybody could help. Anybody could help us out. 5 minutes is all. Your time is all we need. As we're starting to line them up, Steven will be on the 1, Tommy G on the 2, Steve Lamelli on that number 3.
Jeffrey Lefevre.
Glenn Huffer on the 4, Chris Swart 5, Corey 6, Tyler 7, Ronnie 8, Evan 9, and Jeffrey on the 10. Thank you, Aiden. Turn marshals, look alive. Remember to watch your corners, not the race. Drivers, you are keeping it clean. Keeping it clean on the sound of the tone in lesson 5. And away we go. That's a good start. Oh, come on. See, Glenn, you wouldn't have done that if you switched your rims around. So Stephen Roberts going to lead that first time by. Glenn falls all the way to the back. We got plenty of time, make it up. Just one at a time, Glenn. Oh, caution in the berm. Get off the gas. Get off the gas. He's not going to touch you. You're on the gas, and he will not touch you. You sit there and do circles all you day long. Oh, caution under the driver's stand. Caution on the straightaway, right on the numbers. So Stephen Roberts already started to check out. Already almost to the back of the pack already. It's like Steve Lamelli going to come by at that number 2. And Tommy G in that number 3. Corey comes by in the 4. Followed by Jeffrey and Glenn. Tyler, Chris, Ronnie, and Evan. So let me find my leader. Coming onto the straightaway, Stephen Roberts. Caution, get on the straightaway, go low in the turn, clear. So your leader coming onto the straightaway. So Chris, that's your leader behind you. Steven pulling a Glenn. He's got white front rims and yellow rear rims. Glenn running black and white rims. So your leader working that driver stand section. So Glenn, never mind, your leader rolls it over, causes a pile up. So Stephen Lamelli going to come by in that pink car now, your leader. Stephen right behind him, so Steve running 1 and 2. Tommy G holding on to that 3.
2 minutes left.
1:55 left to go. Expert 2-wheel buggy coming up next. So remember, guys, that pink car is your leader going through the volcano. The black car is number 2. So Glenn, Jeff, and Chris, you are not racing those 2 cars. Oh, Steven going to get caught up in the cars I told him not to get in the way. So Steve Lamelli getting through traffic. And so Ronnie, that black car behind you is your leader. If he catches you.
Mm-hmm. 1 minute left.
Oh, Steve Roberts back out in front. I didn't see what happened to Steve Lamelli. With all that's going on, Tommy G still sitting at 3. Followed by Corey, Tyler, Jeffrey, Chris, Glenn, Ronnie, and Evan. 40 seconds left to go on the master clock. Cheerleaders got some clean track. Steve Lamelli in that pink buggy. Got a couple cars in front of him under the driver's stand. Ooh, Steven going in there hard. Oh, Steve Lamelli with a mistake at the end of the straightaway. I believe that'll bring Tommy G up to that number 2. Oh, that is time on
Jeffrey
Master
Lefevre
Clock
done.
Drivers. Race up to the
Glenn
line.
Huffer done. Steve
Steve,
Lamelli
Jeffrey,
done.
Glenn, and Evan,
Evan
you guys
Azar's
are done.
Corey Lavalley
Corey,
done.
you are done.
Tyler Rothermund done. Stephen Roberts done. Ronnie Vasquez done.
Wait on 2.
Chris Swart done.
And that's a race.
Tommy Jarrow done.
Stephen Roberts going to take the win, followed by Tommy G and Steve Lamelli. Nice job, drivers. Let's shut them down, put them down, get back out there to turn marshal. Race number 3. Expert 2-wheel buggy coming at you next.
Up next, race number 3.
Chris, you want water? No? Yeah, no. A little bit? All right, any of my drivers back out here from that last race? This is your expert 2-wheel buggy starting to check them in.
Ramen. The Mascot. Jeff Benny. Ryan Palmer. The Brown Raymond. Big Raymond. Donnie Vinkmulder. 1 minute to the start of the race. 4-wheel only. Moto Matt. "45 seconds to the start of the race.
Nice catch.
"30 seconds to the start of the race.
All right.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
No more laps. Track is closed. No more laps.
Less than 5.
So we're going to put Levi on the 1, Chase on the 2, Matthew on the 3, Chris on the 4, Matt 5, Jeff 6, Donnie 7, Austin 8, and Palmer on the 9. You going to start all the way in the back, Donnie? Okay. Turn marshals. Look alive. Remember to watch your corners, not the race. Drivers, you are keeping it clean on the sound of the tone. Less than 5. And away we go. Levi and Chase and Matthew leading us out. Ooh, there's a bobble, so we're going to have Matthew out in front now. So now it's Matthew, Chase, and Chris. Matt Dallin, Austin, Palmer, Donnie V, Jeff, and Levi. Oh, Matt pile up after the driver stand. Matthew with a 16.053 hot lap of the race right now. Oh, never mind. That's Chase. The chase out in front of Matthew under the driver's stand. Chris Raymond holding on to that 3. Wide line go 1 and 2. They get into each other, but race out of it. Chase going to clip a pipe. Matthew's going to get on by. Looks like Palmer and Matthew or Levi get together. But your top 2 under the driver's stand, that's Matthew and Chase. They're running nose to wing onto the straightaway. Ugh. Donnie V up to that number 4. Chris Raymond holding on to that 3. Matt Dallin and Austin. Jeff Benny. Palmer, Levi. But that's already changed. So a good battle up front between Chase and Matthew. Caution under the driver's stand. Oh, Palmer gets punted by Levi. We got a mob coming down by the line.
Two minutes left.
2 minutes left to go in this one. Race 4 coming up next. Open truck. Wow. Let me find my leader. So Matt, that's second place behind you. You guys are experts. I shouldn't have to call traffic for you guys. Jesus, again?
One minute left.
You're at 1 minute left to go. Still Chase, Matthew, and Chris. Chris got Donnie V not too far behind him. As Chase has opened up a little bit of breathing room on Matthew with 30 seconds left to go. So Jeff, Austin, and Palmer, that's never mind. Oh, is that Jeff Benny putting it out of the park into the Shark Tank? No. No. That is time on the match clock. Race them to the line.
Raymond done. Big Raymond done. The Brown Raymond done. Ryan Palmer done. Donnie Vinkmulder done. Four wheel only done. Moto Matt done. Jeff Benny done. The mascot done.
Chase Raymond going to take the win, followed by Matthew Gonzalez and Chris Raymond. Nice job, drivers. Let's shut them down, put them down, get back out there to turn marshal.
Up next,
Race number 4.
Race number 4.
Open short course coming up next. Take your pick. Check them in. Anybody drivers
Pipe
for that
jumper.
last race back out here to
Carl
Marshall?
Labrador. Ryan Anderson.
We're down to 4 drivers in this one, so I'll need a couple volunteer marshals for the next race.
I am Swaybar. 1 minute to the start of the race.
Kind of mad at Jeff because
45 seconds to the start of the race.
I'm going by the wall. If you're live track, you're going short all down the straightaway.
And he wasn't even done yet, I don't think.
No, you're just doing that. Also, nosediving twice off that.
Off what?
30 seconds to the start of the race.
And you're doing that nosedive thing.
I think you're overshooting it.
No, it's just doing. I'm bouncing it. That's why I'm all the way over by the wall.
We just need Edgar to check in. And I'm still missing a marshal.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Come on, Chase.
Less than 5.
All right, Carl on the 1, Aiden 2, Ryan 3, Edgar 4, Jeremy 5. Why don't you go on the 2 instead of worrying about a blower that's not in your way? You probably would hit. You'll probably hit it anyways. Turn marshals look alive. Drivers, you're keeping it clean on the sound of their tone. Ooh, I caught Anderson sleeping. All right. You guys should know better. You know I'm going to do something to truck class. Nice, Jeremy. That was pretty cool. Oh, Ryan didn't appreciate that one. Oh, Carl getting the driver stand wrong. Aiden's going to get by. But Aiden promised to hit the blower over here, so. Ooh, I might have to add a lap to Ryan, and Ryan will be out front. I think we should do that. Oh, Ryan, I gave you a lap. You were out in front and you blew it. Oh, I see. So Carl out in front of Aiden. It's like Edgar up to that 3 now. Ryan Anderson into the shark tank. Out of here. Wow, Jeremy let Carl go by. Strengthening our foot here at the SDRC. So let's see. It is Carl, Aiden, Edgar, Jeremy, and Ryan. Jeremy and Ryan, they're doing battle with the leader right behind them. No, it's not. That's Aiden. Wow, that was pretty cool, Carl. I bet you couldn't do that again if your life depended on it. So now it is Carl, Aiden, and Edgar. So now Edgar got to get away from Ryan and get past Jeremy. Carl has the hot lap. 17.544. He got a 2.4 second lead, but that just got bigger. That was a nice bounce, though, Aiden. Like a basketball out there. 17-3-3-1 out of Carl that time by Lee. 4.7 now. Oh! Pull the body out. Hurry up.
2 minutes left.
2 minutes left to go. We got a new race. Carl and Aiden by the line. Separation 0.2 of a second as Carl got his body stuck under the rear wheel. Ryan going to take out Aiden. Edgar just quietly running around in that number 3. And you got Ryan Anderson and Jeremy. But Carl trying to take this one wire to wire with a 1:25 to go. Here they come by the line. Aiden bouncing off the wall. 0.5 of a second separating your top two. Carl gets slideways. Aiden gets by for the lead. Edgar upside down in the 3. Carl hits a pipe. Ryan Anderson hits Carl. But Ryan had
1
nowhere to
minute
go.
left.
1 minute to go. Forty seconds to go. They should get 2 more laps. Maybe. I don't know. Carl's got to push it now. Ooh, Aiden keeps it clean. He could get another lap out of this one. I don't think Carl will make it around again. Aiden going to wind up getting a victory lap. As that is time on the clock. Race him to the line. Ryan Anderson done. So Ryan's done. Everybody else race him to the line.
Carl Labrador done. Pipe Jumper done. Edgar Moreno done.
And that is a race.
I am Swaybar done.
Aiden Spencer going to take the win, followed by Carl, Edgar, Ryan, and Jeremy. Nice job, drivers. Leading all 5 of you back out here to Marshall and 1 volunteer. Race number 5, Sportsman 4-wheel buggy. So I definitely need 1 volunteer.
Up next, race number 5.
All right, got my 1 volunteer. I need my 5 truck drivers. Actually, I need 1 more volunteer for Carl. So I need a volunteer for Carl so Carl can open back up the shop. Track is live. Check him in.
Curtis Tom.
Thank you, Chris.
Corey Lavalley. Evan Azars. J. Rod. Mike Plavin. Carlos Duran.
Yeah, I'll need 1 more
1
volunteer
minute
out
to
here.
the start of the race.
We'll go ahead and shut the track down. No more lap. Track is closed. Still, though, need 1
45
volunteer.
seconds to the
1
start of the
volunteer as we
race.
line these guys up. Corey going to be on the 1, J-Rod on the 2, Evan on the 3, Plavin 4, Curtis 5, and Carlos on the 6.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
That is probably the most crookedest line I've ever seen. You know you guys are supposed to have at least 1 tire in the box, but it's club. Who cares? Not that important right now. Just letting you know.
15 seconds to the start of the
Chair
race.
marshals, look alive. Drivers, you're keeping it clean on sound tone. Lesson 5. Evan tried to jump the gun. Oh, your top two with a mistake. Evan all the way to the front. So you got Corey to the 2, Plavin to the 3, Curtis, Carlos, and J-Rod. Plavin now getting around Corey. Corey with a mistake on the driver's stand table. So J-Rod back up to that number 3. .350 left to go. Evan, your leader by the line. Plavin at 2. He's about 3.8 back. J-Rod and Corey doing battle for 3rd and 4th. Oh, he stuck the landing. So let's see. Last time around, Evan had a 4.5-second lead on Plavin. Plavin only had 1.6 on J-Rod. So now Plavin's got 2.2 on J-Rod, and he's 4.5 behind your leader. But your leader coming down the line. So Curtis, that is your leader in green. Plavin made up a little bit of ground on that lap. Gap's 3.2 now with 2:30 to go. Gap's now 2.3. 2.4 back to J-Rod. Corey hitting that 4, followed by Curtis and Carlos. Corey with a 17.5 last time by. That's a hot lap of the race. So Evans lead now 2.7.
2 minutes left.
You heard him, 2 minutes left to go. So Curtis and Carlos, that is 3rd place with you guys. And Mike now 4 seconds back. Corey going to move up to that number 3. J-Rod falling to the 4. There goes Evan by the line. Plavin by the line, 17.3, hot lap of the race by Plavin. Cuts that lead to 2.7. 105 left to go. Then Plavin going to roll it over and give all that time back.
1 minute left.
You heard him, 1 to go. Oh, caution under the driver's stand, the second table. Caution get on the straightaway. All is clear. Easy, guys. So Carlos in that green buggy is your leader behind you. Thank you. I don't know. I don't like 4 wheels without a body on them. Way too much going on in those things. So here comes Evan by the line with 25 seconds left to go. Puts down his hot lap, 17.6. Here comes Plavin by the line, out to 10 seconds. And there's 10 seconds left to go. Ouch. Oh, Plavin going to get caught up in lap traffic. That might be J-Rod as that's time on the master clock. Oh, Plavin gets brake checked.
J-Rod done.
So
Mike
J-Rod
Plavin
and Plavin done in second and
Carlos
third.
Duran done. Evan Azar's done. Corey
Wait
Lobley done.
on. Nobody is that is a race.
Curtis Tom done.
Evans Azari is going to take the win, followed by J-Rod and Plavin. Nice job, drivers. Let's shut them down, put them down, get back out there to turn marshal. Race number 6. Expert four-wheel buggy.
Up next, race number 6.
I have a hard time opening that thing. Take the whole box, I don't care. All right, we're checking them in.
Moto Matt. I am Groot. Ryan Anderson.
What are we on, 6? Oh,
Jeff Benny.
okay, cool. Thank you.
Ryan Palmer. 1 minute to the start of the race. I am Swaybar.
All right, expert four-wheel drive up and rolling. I need one volunteer
45
on
seconds to
the,
the start of the race.
stool. All right, so Brendan, this is race 6. So who do we need? We got Corey out there. J-Rod is out there. Aiden
30 seconds to the
Spencer
start of the
is
race.
racing. Evan is out there. All right, I need one volunteer, please, guys. One volunteer. You know what, Carlos, I'm actually going to have
15
you sit
seconds to
on
the start
that
of the
chair,
race.
and we're just going to eliminate this Marshall. We don't really need it. No Ed Garcia, he went home. Okie doke. We're going to put Brendan on the 1, Jeff Benny on
Less
the
than
2,
5.
Aiden on the 3, Ryan Palmer on the 4, Anderson on the 5, and Dalen on the 6. And then J-Rod and Corey just kind of watch that corner. This is expert. They're not going to roll too much there. So, all right. Aiden, you're on the 3. You guys switching? All right. All right. Grid is set. Marshall's Look Alive Racers, your expert four-wheel drive. Hey, man, we're going racing on the Sound of the Dome. All right, Brendan. Leading us out. He was our TQ. Oh, a little bit of a. Oh, Aiden gonna get that double wrong. Ooh, and jump up into there. We got a long 4:45 to go. 1 and 2 coming through the line. Brendan Edwards, Jeff Benny, Ryan Anderson, Matt Dalen, Ryan Palmer. Jeff going huge into that corner. Brendan Edwards getting a little bit of breathing room. Both of these guys can throw down some numbers. Let's see what happens. Group coming through with a 16-2. Jeff Benny with a 17-2. Anderson and Matt Dalen 16-7s. Watch the end of the straight and clear. And Aiden, you got number 1 coming up on you. Brendan Edwards throwing down a 16-7. Jeff Benny a 16-9. Anderson a 16-7. Watch the car in the middle, guys. Watch the pink car and clear. Oh, Jeff Benny's going to get it wrong. So we got Ryan Anderson to that 2. Brendan Edwards checking out. We got a fast lap from Brendan, 16-2. Let's see if he can lay down some more heaters here, which I'm sure he will, as he does right there. 16-1 for Brendan Edwards in that AE84, white and red, going through the doubles, through the driver stand jumps, into the off-camber berm, coming down the line, cutting that corner. Another 16-1 for Brendan Edwards. Ryan Anderson in that 2. Matt Dalen on top of him. Ryan Palmer, Jeff Benny, Aiden Spencer. Aiden Spencer having some fun out there with a 19-3 fast lap. He's just doinking around, having some fun, letting the guys come through. So I know Aiden can throw down 16s. I've seen it. Ooh, Anderson's going to get the bump jump wrong. Here comes Matt Dalen into 2. You out? All right, dude. Have a good one. Thanks, Chris. So Matt Dalen going to take over that 2. Here comes Ryan Anderson into the 3. Jeff Benny, Ryan, and Aiden. Here comes Brendan Edwards. Brendan and Jeff Benny. Jeff Benny got so much grip, he's rolling at the beginning of the straight there. Another 16-2 by Brendan Edwards. A lot of grip from what I am hearing. Sidewalls are being glued.
Two minutes left.
You heard them, 2 to go. Not much happening. Brendan Edwards out front by 7 seconds. Matt Dalen, Ryan Anderson is the only battle as they come down the line. They're separated by 0.6 of a second. Anderson going to throw down a 16-4. Matt Dalen 16-7. Jeff Benny 16-7. Ryan Palmer Jeff Benny 16-9. Ryan Palmer 16-9. Aiden going to get a 17-3. I think Aiden is just taking a breather there. Ryan Anderson all over Matt Dalen coming down the line. Keep it clean. Oh, Ryan Anderson's going to wait on that one. That could have been either way on that one. But typically you got to follow the guy in front of you. Matt Dalen going a little wide on that off camera right there. 15-8, Brendan Edwards. 15-8. Throwing it down. Unfortunately, he got a 19-8 before it. I would assume it's a real lap, considering it was throwing down 16 ones. And it's Brendan. 16-3 right there. 30 seconds to go. Brendan Edwards, Matt Dalen, Ryan still battling. Jeff Benny, Ryan Palmer, Aiden Spencer. Oh, Ryan Anderson going to roll it over. He's still going to hold on to that number 3 spot, though. Just going to lose some valuable time. 3 16-3s for Brendan Edwards. 3 in a row. Brendan Edwards trying some new lines over there from the bump jump, seeing how far he can launch it, see if that does anything.
I am Grote done.
That is your tone. Brendan Edwards, you are done with an 18.501. Run him to the line, guys. That is your tone. Run him to the line.
Moto Matt done.
We got 2 to finish, guys. Ryan Anderson and Aiden. I think Aiden just waiting for Ryan Anderson. Waiting for this white car. I'm just going to go ahead and push you through.
Ryan Anderson
and
done.
That is your race, guys. Go ahead and put your cars down. Come straight back out to Marshall. So Brendan, Matt, Ryan, top 3. Jeff Benny in the 4. Ryan Palmer in the 5. Go ahead and put your cars down. I do need all of you guys back out the Marshall, please. Up next, race number 7, our final race of the evening. If you guys have a tab in the shop, guys, go see Carl. Close up your tabs. We're not going to have open practice after. It's getting kind of late here. It's already 10:30. So if you do have a tab in the shop, go see Carl. Close up your tab so we can get out of here. Go ahead, check them in. Track's live.
Tommy
Watch
Giro.
the end of the straight.
Hot
Yeah, guys,
jumper.
put your cars down. Come straight
More
back out
Lester.
to Marshall. 13.5 intermediate 4-wheel buggy. You're up. Track is
Ronnie
live, guys. If
Vasquez.
you're on the track, track is live.
Tyler Rothermund. Steve Lomelli. One minute to the start of the race. Jeffrey Lefevre.
I think I need one volunteer. Aiden, can you actually take this one? I'm going to have Ryan take that. We're just
45
going to
seconds to the
get
start
rid
of
of
the
that one.
race.
That's just an extra one. That way, I do need one volunteer over here by Brendan. Thank you, Aiden. One volunteer, guys. One volunteer for the last race. Let's go ahead and shut
30 seconds to
down.
the start
Okay,
of the
yeah,
race.
Ryan Palmer. Thank you, Ryan. All right, let's go ahead and shut her down. We're going to put Steve Lamelli on the 1, Jeremy on the 2, Tommy on the 3, Tyler on the 4, Lester 5, Ronnie 6, Jeff on the 7.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
And
Less
then
than 5.
Matt and Aiden just watched this beginning of the straight right there. All right, guys. Marshalls, look alive. Grid is set. Racers, your 13.5 intermediate four-wheel buggy, A main. Remember, racers, you got a long 5-minute race. Try to follow the guy in front of you. Don't jackknife into the corner, guys. Follow the guy in front of you's apex. It will stay nice and clean if you do that. All right, Marshalls, look alive. Racers, we're going racing on the sound of the tone. All right, coming down the line. Bring it back, guys. Bring it back, bring it back, bring it back. That all got all doinked up. We're going to restart that one, guys. Bring it back, please. All right, have a good one, bud. All right, let's try not to do that again. I almost didn't call that, but considering 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 got all doinked up. All right. Well, I think one car got too close to the pipe. Yeah. As everybody moves their cars. All right, guys. Marshalls. Look alive. We're going racing, keeping it clean on the sound of the tone. All right, do that again. All right, much better that time. Whoa, we got a dead car. Looks like Steve's. Okay, I can't restart twice. I would if it was 2, 3, and 4. Or 1, 2, and 3. Not the bottom half. All right, 1 and 2 coming down. 3, so Tommy, Jeremy, Tyler breaking away. Keep it clean, guys. Play nice with each other. Oh, top 2 taking a super wide apex on that off camber. Like if I was Tyler, I'd be sneaking in on that one. All right, we got 45 down. 1, 2, 3 going through the driver stand jumps. Jeremy all over the bottom, or excuse me, the back of Tommy G. 16-9 for Jeremy right there. Watch the off camber, guys. Clear. Jeremy going a little wide on that one as Tommy goes a little inside. There we go. Now we're rolling. Tommy G, our leader, coming down the line, throwing down a 16-9 versus Jeremy's 17-7. So half a second going to Tommy right there. Who is that? Yes, thank you, Jeff. And one more, Jeff. Once Jeremy gets on you. So 1 and 2. And Jeff, that's number 2. Thank you. All right, your leader coming down. Jeremy in the 2. Leader coming down with a 16-6. Jeremy throwing down a 17-1. They're separated by 2.1. Tyler into 3. Steve in the 4. Lester into 5. Jeff in the 6. Ronnie in 7. Beginning of the straight, guys. The one time we don't have a damn marshal there. Nobody ever crashes there. If we weren't ever having marshal issues, I would have had one there. Oh, Jeremy going to get it wrong. Tyler, I think. Who is this? Hold on. Nope, Jeremy's still in that 2. Tyler's still in the 3. Steve in the 4. Jeff, Lester, and Ronnie. Tommy G checking out. He's got about 6 seconds, 6.3 on Jeremy in the 2. Here comes Tyler, not too far behind Jeremy. They're separated by 1.6. Let's see what happens. There's the battle as they're going through the double driver stand right here, or tabletops, whatever you want to call it. Tabletop, driver stand, tabletop. Jeremy coming through with a 17-1. 17-2 for Tyler. Steve Lamelli still in the 3. Steve Lamelli not too far behind. Here he comes. Steve Lamelli got the fast lap, 16-4. So we got a brand new battle with 140 to go. Jeremy, Tyler, Steve doing battle. Jeremy trying to keep it nice and clean and consistent. Oh, Tyler gonna blow his body off. Just throw it down. So we got, Tyler gonna run straight into a pipe, getting a little too aggressive. Now we got Steve Lamelli gonna try to hunt down Jeremy with 1:15 to go. Oh, Jeremy's gonna get the table. I don't know who was that. Yep, both of these pink cars confusing me. So Steve in the 2, Jeremy to the 3, Tyler into 4, Lester into 5, Jeff
1 minute
and
left.
Ronnie. Tommy G checking out. He's on a Sunday drive. Steve putting down a bunch of 16 4s, 5s, 4s, and 7s, taking over that number 2 spot. I don't think he's got enough time to hunt down Tommy. He's got the speed, just doesn't have the time. Jeff, that's your number 1 coming behind you. Ouch. Thank you. 25 seconds to go, racers. Tommy, Steve, Jeremy. Here comes Steve Lamelli. Hopefully, okay, never mind. I was going to say, hopefully, I don't think they're going to get through for one more. Oh, Tommy's going to get through.
Done.
Steve's going to get shut down with a 501. Steve, you're done.
5 jumper done.
Keep rolling if you want. See if you can actually catch him or not. Steve putting down
More
the fast lap, 16-3. If he had one more lap, he could have possibly hunted him down as
Tommy
G kind of just rolled to the line there. All right, guys, good race. Tommy, Steve, Jeremy, top 3. All right, guys, thanks for coming out to SDRC.
Done.
That concludes our racing for this evening. If you have a tab in the shop, go see Carl. Get it closed up. We are not going to have open practice, guys. If you have a tab in the shop, please go close up your tab. And once again, we do appreciate you all coming out to SDRC. We will see you Friday night racing this Friday coming up. All right, everybody at home, we're taking off. Thanks for watching us here Wednesday, Saturday, SDRC Wednesday Night Worlds as I choke all over my words here. All right, guys, we'll see you next time around.